Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me tonight, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, with our Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. And now the Lakers starting group. They've got Ingram. Burke is out there with Josh Richardson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's James in at the 3. And for the Timberwolves, Junior's out there with Towns. And it's Durant. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Russell in at the point. Greg, we're still involved in the conference system. Does it hold relevance as we're looking here at the standings mid-season?
You know, for travel distance, yes, and there's also some tradition at stake. I mean, look, that said, in a perfect world, you'd like to see the best 16 teams make the playoffs each year, but we've had, you know, imbalance in conferences forever, so that's not going to change, but sometimes change is just necessary.
How about quickly for the playoffs? Would you like to reseed and take the top 6 teams, 1 through 16?
I would. I think that'd be a great idea.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. Now here's Burke. Pass to James. Just 5 on the clock. From about 19 feet, a rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Lewis. Towns trying to get open. Great D that time from James. Looking at Minnesota, they took the win in their last game against the Nuggets. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Passes it to Ingram. Over Towns, and that one's good. Ingram.
I mean, he's out there on an island all by himself. I mean, good job to stay cool and drink.
Bounce pass, Russell. Here's Lewis, and Junior throws it down.
And you can't leave someone open around Durant. He keeps his eyes up, makes a play for his teammates.
And it's Burke with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
But you also got to give credit to the offense, too. I mean, they exploited every hole they saw in the defense.
Now here's Lewis after LeBron James's miss. Lewis passes to Russell. Releases. No good off the front iron.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The shot's good from LeBron.
James strokes it well from there. I mean, his shot is cash right there. You got to respect it.
The pass to KD. Back to Lewis. Feeds to Russell. Back to Lewis. And stolen by Burke. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Anunoby. And it's sent back by KD.
Well, Durant has arms that just keep on going and going and going. You aren't going to be able to just get a shot by him.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Trailing by 2. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in.
If you're the defense, what can you do? James is too strong, too focused on these finishes.
For Minnesota, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Lewis kicks to Doncic. And stolen by James. And here they come. And LeBron throws it down hard.
And James is great at staying alert on defense, pouncing on any opportunity he sees to swipe the ball.
Rejected by Ingram. Fast break, here they come. A 15-footer. And it's LeBron missing. Lewis with it. He's picked up by James. Lewis dishes to Towns. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
And here's Richardson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Right side, Porter. Ingram trying to get open. Porter, no luck. Timberwolves trail. Pass to Moss. Floats it up for Junior. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. And Junior throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
And here is Los Angeles now after the basket by Minnesota. Here's Noel and the rejection by Town. And now running up the court, Lewis pushing it up.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said is you can coach a lot of different ways. You can win a lot of different ways. But you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways.
Oh, look at him fly!
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Lakers trail by 4. Richardson with it. Coming off a stellar performance against Toronto. Horton Tucker's shot is off. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And the dunk by Parker.
A threat to throw it down on the alley. Parker's size and sense of timing, I mean, it helped him out right there.
Richardson against Morris. Minnesota leading by 6. Oh, the lob to Parker. And the dunk by Parker.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. The Lakers shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Pass to Horton Tucker. Pass to Noel. Shot clock at 6. Tipped away. And pushing it up again is Minnesota. Again in transition. Parker passes to Lewis. And again, it's Minnesota.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Morris against Richardson. He kicks it to Porter. Clock at 6. Over to the left wing. Ferguson's shot is good.
Like the show of unselfishness from Porter, wanting to improve as a passer and hit his open teammates.
Oh, the lob to Parker. Hammers the alley-oop through.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
And the pass to Horton Tucker. Richardson outside. Pass to Porter. Shoots a fader. They get it back. Ferguson kicks to Richardson. Here's Moss. A three-pointer is right on target. He has 5.
Excellent all-around performance so far. against the big league.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor, just in total control so far.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. The Timberwolves on top. They lead by 13. And whoop. And recently, D'Angelo Russell, Greg, told us about some offseason work he put in.
Man, I picked a lot of people's brains. You know, going into the summer, a lot of guys that have made that jump, paved the way for us, a lot of older guys. And
Greg. Timberwolves leading by 17. They've got Junior. Doncic out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Towns, and it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Here's Anunoby. That shot off. Some solid defense from Lewis. And now running up the court. Lewis pushing it up. Offensive rebound. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. It's the Timberwolves now. Russell passes to Doncic. Down low. 6 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Towns.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose, and it's leading the scores.
Here's James. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
His shooting has been a bright spot for him. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
Minnesota making a switch here. Morris is checked in, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. Richardson's checked in. The free throw drops for James. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft. First on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who ever played the game. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Richardson the pass to Ingram. Now LeBron. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Toronto.
It was his rebound that stood out even more to me. I mean, they could not keep him off the glass. He's not a guy who's going to sit back and settle for jumping. He's going to get to the bucket every time he can. I mean, this could end up being a big night for him. I mean, if this quarter is any indication.
Here's James. He's got 16. Pass to Ingram. Back to LeBron. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. James has got 18 points in the game.
He's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Whistle blows, and that's going to be a travel. Hard, he's checked in for McDaniels. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's an 18-point game. Richardson the pass to Ingram. To the inside. Ferguson's shot is good. Ferguson's got 4 this quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Nuggets, was tremendous. He scored 48 points and was his usual dominant self on the glass. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
I think he will, because he takes being a leader seriously, and it shows in how he approaches things at both ends of the floor.
And And it's Ingram missing.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
Lakers trail by 20. Richardson the pass to Ferguson. Inside, here's Noel. The shot goes in, first of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Here's Lewis. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Noel, covered by Morris. And pushing it up again is Minnesota, again in transition. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. Burke looking over the floor, passes it to Ferguson. On the wing, Porter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Each season, Porter seems to improve. It's just something about his game. He's a versatile player who wants to be great.
And Porter drops them both. And so it's Minnesota holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Karl Anthony Towns. An impressive first half and a nice start for you guys. How did that happen?
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Junior in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, it could be one of those epic games, but we still have a long way to go.
Checking out the group for Frank Vogel to start the second half. LeBron James is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Trey Burke. Then there's Richardson. And it's Ingram at the 5. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
It takes a lot to shake Richardson's focus. He's adept at absorbing the hit and finishing the play.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And that 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in on the line. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now the pass to LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
Whether he's driving, posting up, firing from deep, you know LeBron has it all. He's been a fantastic evening for him.
Minnesota again turning it over.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession wasted.
And it's Burke with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers, down by 12. And it's blocked by Lewis.
Wow, that's their first shot of the half that hasn't found a mark. It's been a good start for them.
Here's Russell. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Oh, some contact here, but Russell is not intimidated. Comes through it to finish strong.
Lakers trail by 14. Pass to Ingram. Anunoby kicks to Ingram. And it's blocked by Lewis. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Here's Anunoby. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. Here is Durant. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
has the vertical needed to dunk it. Doncic showing off the power and flair that he possesses.
Richardson against Doncic. But they'll get another chance.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
And the Lakers making a change here. Horton Tucker's checked in. Minnesota leading by 12. And Greg, Josh Richardson's a terrific ball handler out on the wing who can create for others.
Richardson gets a lot of assists per game at that wing position, not just looking to finish plays, but also to create for others. Very well-rounded threat on the offensive end, and that gives this team another dimension in terms of playmaking.
Ingram passes to Richardson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Luka Doncic. We hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you know, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First trip to the line for him here.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line, and when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
Ferguson's checked in for the Lakers. Porter comes in for Josh Richardson.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
Doncic against Porter. And it's blocked by Lewis. And now the Timberwolves on the break. There's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
Open court basketball at his best. The D slow to catch up, and the assist leads him right to the bucket.
Burke kicks to Porter. To the wing right side. Horton Tucker. The pass to Burke. Clock is at 3. Floats one up. Lewis grabs the board. Lewis has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass.
And it just seems when Doncic turns it on, it's a sight to see. Incredible at scoring in a variety of ways.
Lakers trail by 21. Now here's Burke. He's got 5. Basket good. Burke's got 4 points this quarter.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Lewis attacking, and Junior throws it down.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Lakers have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. And Junior throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
And the Lakers call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
More rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot.
Lakers shooting under 40% all in all for the game. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, we've got D'Angelo Russell. Junior's out there with Jabari Parker. Then there's Doncic, and it's Moss in at the 3 spot.
Yeah, easy call.
Greg, the NBA under Adam Silver has been aggressive looking for ways to enhance the product and attract fans. Where do you fall on that point? push the envelope or don't rock the boat, or maybe somewhere in between?
I think it might be somewhere in between. These days, people's attentions can be pulled in so many different directions. I think they're smart to not rest on their laurels and to continue to try to evolve. But with that evolution, sometimes it's not going to come over as well as they would like. But I'm a fan of some of the experiments, I should say, that we've tried thus far. And I hope the league continues to push the envelope.
That's a good thought.
Well, Richardson comes from a military family. I mean, his mom was an officer in the Air Force, so he knows about discipline on and off the court. That helps a pro ball player.
Count the basket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Yeah, sure. I mean, when you take care of the backboard, you can limit teams to one shot.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Pass to Oakley. Right side, Martin. Back to Oakley. And the layup is good. Oakley's got his first bucket in this one.
Look, when the D will give it to you, that's where you want your shots coming from. Arm's length from the bucket.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Oakley. And it's the Lakers on the break. Martin with the ball. Pulls up for three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Lewis is... Been a lot of talk, Greg, about in-season tournaments in the NBA to spur fan interest. The proposal was tabled for a bit. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, cash prizes for the players and coaching staffs, that always seems like a good idea. I just wonder, Kevin, if they're going to be any cash prizes for the broadcasters, because I think they're on to something. We could get that, you know. But in all seriousness, we see that in soccer, right? And it seems to work well. And I think if it can spur some more interest from fans, then I'd be all for it.
Yeah, the fans love it watching soccer.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Karl Anthony Towns checked in for the Timberwolves. Ennis comes in for Harrison. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. To the middle, here's Oakley, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Oh, man, challenging the defense inside with the pass. That's just good ball movement.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. First one falls for him.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
And it's Martin missing. Timberwolves have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And it's been said that history is written by the victor. Certainly holds true in sports, don't you think, Greg? And with that in mind, do you think titles are overvalued when evaluating the great players, individual players in history?
You know, Kevin, I think so. Having said that, I think championships do matter, obviously, and in the NBA, in basketball in general, one guy can have more impact, right? Because you only play 5 and you play both ways. So it does have something to say, but I don't think that completes the narrative. You know, there's some tremendously talented guys, Karl Malone, Elgin Baylor, Patrick Ewing, Allen Iverson, a lot of greats who never won it. It's easy to count those rings. The measuring greatness has to take in the whole picture.
Hall of Famers, all of them.
Well, so often we see this transition buckets off turnover.
This is why coaches preach ball security to their teams. That sequence right there.
To the paint. Here's Oakley. Outside for Martin. Passes it to Agwebu. Lakers working the ball around now. Oakley misses. It's stolen. Martin finds Grant. And here's Oakley. Ferguson, the pass to Martin. A lot of big decisions have fallen on Adam Silver's shoulders, the commissioner of the NBA. And Greg, I think you and I agree, by all accounts, he has succeeded with flying colors. I mean, wouldn't you agree?
No doubt about it. I mean, I don't know that you could have had a better person for the times. Adam Silver is to be commended, but I think also appreciated, not just from the players and the owners, but I think our fans should also appreciate who he is as a person. I've often said that commissioners typically work for the owners. He's the one commissioner, no matter the sport, that I've always felt like was a partner of the players as well.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
And the dunk by Towns.
And how about the athleticism from Towns there, skying up with ease to power through on that alley-oop.
Grant outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Akwebu. Rebound, Minnesota. Lewis has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Hart the pass to Lewis. There's the double team with Grant. The pass to Oakley. From deep. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Harrison's checked in for Minnesota. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Stolen by Martin. The shot, no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Lewis, right side. And Junior throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Back to Grant. Outside Oakley. Jacks up a three. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Minnesota's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Timberwolves.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Junior.
Well, he's had an effect on every part of this game, a triple-double. What more can you say? It's been a one-man show. Today was a good day.
Parker's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
Down low, here's Lewis, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. No good on that one. And he's good on the second. .55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for. And when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Pass to Ingram. It's good.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
To the inside, here's Lewis, and Junior throws it down.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
And here's Martin. Kicks to Ingram. Pass to Grant. Outside Martin. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.